What is going on, guys? Papa C back from the video for you guys, bringing you some more Pokemon Sword and Shield news. If you guys are unfamiliar, we got a brand new trailer, kind of a surprise. I don't think they announced anything about it. A new trailer dropped this morning. I will link it in the description. Highly recommend you guys go watch before watching this video. In this video, instead of doing a very quick and easy reaction, I want to go over what we saw from the trailer and some more in-depth information as to what is going on, because on Pokemon's website, they actually have a lot of information that wasn't summed up in that 2-minute trailer. So of course, leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So first thing that I'm sure you guys want to see, the new Pokemon, very quickly. We got Alchemy, I don't know how to say that, the Fairy type, Yamper, which we knew about, Roly-Poly, the Rock type, and then Duraludon, I don't know how to say any of these names, the Steel and Dragon type. We also don't have any official confirmation of Impidimp yet, despite being revealed, or sort of revealed, from E3. So I'm a little bit confused about that. I don't know why we don't have like a proper Impidimp reveal, but we know it exists, it's just not on the website yet. Then we have oh god, dude, I can't pronounce anything. Gigantamaxing changes a Pokemon's size and appearance. So basically, from what this seems like, is it essentially seems like Mega Evolution. Like if you look at Dreadnought on the left over here, that's Dreadnought. Then it Gigamaxes and looks a bit different, a lot different actually. Then we have Corviknight on the left, and Corviknight Gigamaxes and looks very different, which is kind of interesting. So we have Gigamite, Dreadnought, Corviknight, and Alcremie. I don't know how to say that. Alcremie looks amazing. It's like a cake. I love it. But if we read a little bit more over here, it says something about G-Max moves. So, Gigantamax Pokemon become bigger, and just like normal Dynamaxing, Gigantamaxing boosts the power of the Pokemon. It also allows each Gigantamax Pokemon to use a unique move known as a G-Max move. Each G-Max move is particular to a specific species of Gigamax Pokemon, so I guess each Gigantamax, I can't say that, Pokemon has a different G-Max move, and regular Dynamax Pokemon cannot use the G-Max moves at all. So basically, it honestly seems like Mega Evolution and Z moves in one. Because when we first saw the trailer, it seemed like, oh, this is just Mega Evolution, but now we know about the G-Max moves, which wasn't properly shown off in that trailer. Which is why I think it's important to go to the Pokemon website or Cerebi after a new trailer comes out, because it really explains a lot of the things, because they don't really do a good job of explaining what the heck is going on with the trailer. They just show us stuff, but on the website they do a fantastic job showing all this information. Next up, this is actually pretty minor. Actually, this is pretty big. This is not what I'm thinking of. So, we have the gym challenge you know about. There's going to be, I don't think it's confirmed that there's 8 gyms. We're going to assume that there's 8 gyms, whatever. Then we have the Champion Cup, which is really interesting. So once a year in Galar, a series of Pokemon battles are held with the League Championship on the line. So this is essentially the Elite Four and the Championship battle. This is the Champion Cup. The Champion Cup is a tournament to decide who will be able to challenge the reigning champion for their seat, which is currently Leon, as I'm assuming when you start the game. Exemplary trainers throughout the region, such as those who successfully complete the gym challenge, just like the Elite Four, are allowed to participate in the Champion Cup tournament, and they're on TV for the Galar region to watch, whatever. So that's interesting. It's basically the Elite Four, but there might be more than 4 people. We don't know. What we do know, though, is Leon is the champion. This, maybe I'm missing something here. This is the only relevant thing I want to talk about when it comes to Leon, is if you notice here, he says, I don't lose battles, Raihan. I don't know who Raihan is. I don't know if Raihan is supposed to be the trainer, like the name of the protagonist, or who Raihan is. Is he a gym leader? Like, who is he? I don't know. But, little interesting thing to point out. Maybe somebody in the comments knows who Raihan is and I'm just missing it. But yeah, there's Leon, some cool artwork, whatever. You know, we know about him already. Then we have some interesting stuff here. So, the Galar Pokemon League provides entertainment that ignites the whole region. So, basically, this guy on the left, Rose, he is responsible for the Championship Cup. Chairman Rose. He is also the leader of some sort of big company in the Galar region. Don't really know what that means. My theory is he's either going to be sort of the Silph Co leader or the Devon Co leader, just like we had in previous games, or he's going to be some sort of evil guy, like Giovanni or something. He looks a little bit evil. Then we have Oleana, who is the secretary and I believe the vice president of whatever company Chairman Rose is in charge of. They don't say the name of the company, which is interesting. I don't know why they didn't do that. Maybe they didn't think it was important. But that's Oleana. She's the secretary. She is also part of the, I believe she's part of the Championship Cup as well. It was a little bit confusing here. I'm not really sure. I don't know. See, the thing is, I'm not sure if Chairman Rose is actually part of the Galar Pokemon League. Okay, so he's the chairman of the Galar Pokemon League and president of a large business conglomerate. I don't know if you ever battle him, though, or if he's just there. I don't know. Like, he might be in the Championship Cup. He might not be. I don't know for certain. And then we have some version exclusive. So this is really interesting. So we only know a handful of the exclusive Pokemon. Sword has Dino and Jangmo. Shield has Larvitar and Sliggoo? Is that what it's called? Gumi, that's what it's called. Honestly, I don't know which one's better. Like, of course, there's gonna be more version exclusives as we go down the line. But one of the more interesting things, we've never had this in a Pokemon game. We have version exclusive gym leaders. So for Sword, we have Bea, who is a fighting type trainer who has a Hitmontop. That's the only Pokemon we know she has so far. And then we have Alistair, who is a ghost type trainer with a Mimikyu, who is exclusive to Shield. So I really like Alistair. I think it's a really cool design. It reminds me a lot of like Soul Kid or Bones from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I love those like ghostly designs. I might honestly get Shield just because of Alistair and because of Larvitar. So that's kind of cool. This might sway your decision as to which version to get. And then last but not least, we have a pre-order bonus. So the pre-order bonus, I think it's only available on the Pokemon Center website, which is a bit unfortunate because I would love for this to be available at like retailers. That way anybody in the world, or anybody in the United States at least, could go pick this up. But as it stands right now, it looks like it's just through Pokemon Center website, which means they have to ship it to you. So basically, if you pre-order this, you will get the I don't know if you get all of the plushes or one of three. I don't really know how that works, but it will be shipped to you, meaning the game comes out November 15th. It might not get to you November 15th. That's why I don't like pre-ordering games online, because there's no guarantee you will get it the day of release, which is a bit of an issue. That is pretty much everything I want to cover on the Pokemon website. Now I want to hop over to Cerebi, because Cerebi has some information as well. So we have some G-Max moves that we can talk about here. I will also leave a link in the description to Cerebi as well, because there were some Pokemon confirmed for the Galar Dex that I'm sure some of you guys are interested in seeing, such as Maractus, which is funny because Maractus was memed. So if you want to see that link in the description, I'm not going to go over in this video. There really isn't that important. But we have G-Max Finale, G-Max Stone Surge, G-Max Wind Rage. So we don't know much about them other than the Pokemon that have them. So we have Alcremie with the G-Max Finale. We have Dreadnought with the G-Max Stone Surge. How it's a rock move is interesting. And then, actually no, Dreadnought, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Dreadnought has the Stone Surge, which makes sense because it's a rock type. And then Corviknight has the flying one, which is G-Max Wind Rage. So we don't know anything about it. Other than they do damage. And okay, actually, we do know a bit about it. So G-Max Wind Rage removes all terrains, entry hazards, and barriers. That is amazing. Stone Surge just does damage and applies sharp rocks to the ground. So basically, it's stealth rocks, super stealth rocks. And then the G-Max Finale does damage and heals every Pokemon on the user side. So that's going to be really good for double battles for sure. VGC maybe. Could see Alcremie being a really good Pokemon depending on the stats and the moveset and stuff like that. And then last but not least, we got some new abilities. So Yamper has Ball Fetch, which is actually a really cool ability when it comes to playing through the game, catching legendary Pokemon, shiny hunting, whatever. So if the Pokemon is not holding an item, it will fetch the ball from the first failed throw of the battle. That's kind of cool. I'm assuming that the ball will then be the held item, so it's not as good as I initially thought. But you know what? You could throw a Pokeball, and then it could catch it, and then you could miss the Pokeball, and then Yamper will pick it up. Like, that's kind of cool, I guess. Then we have Cotton Down, which is for Gossifleur and Elderos. I can't pronounce those. Those are the grass type Pokemon we got revealed a while back. So, lowers the speed of a Pokemon that attacks this Pokemon. So, it's kind of like, what's that ability? Sticky Skin? Something like that. I forget the name. Or Gooey. There we go. Gooey that Guja has. So that makes sense. Then we have Steam Engine on Rolycola, which is the rock type that was just revealed. So this drastically increases speed when hit by a fire or water type move. That's interesting. We don't have an ability like that, and I think that's actually really cool. So that's pretty much all of the news, more in-depth for Sword and Shield. Again, if you want to see the trailer, link in the description. Go watch it, because it'll be better if you watch the trailer than watch this video, so you guys can get a more in-depth look. I'll leave a link to Pokemon.com, leave a link to Cerebi, so you guys can see this information for yourself in case something that I missed or something new comes out throughout the day. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and bye-bye.